Welcome to this explainer. You know, you book early, you pack perfectly, and you check that list twice. But what if I told you that all your careful travel planning and that confidence you feel might actually be your biggest vulnerability at the airport? Sounds counterintuitive, right? But as we're about to see, just being prepared might not be enough to protect you anymore. We're breaking down some fascinating new research that reveals something pretty surprising. Today's travel scammers, they aren't really going after the careless anymore. Instead, they specifically prey on experienced, confident flyers. Why? Well, because confident travelers move fast. We rely on autopilot habits, and honestly, we question things a lot less. These aren't the old tricks you've heard 100 times. These are brand new traps designed for right now, meant to slip right past your guard when you feel the safest.
So could your travel confidence actually be your biggest vulnerability? Let's find out. We're going to explore exactly how modern thieves exploit our exhaustion and our reliance on convenience. We'll count down the top 4 new airport scams you absolutely need to know about before your next trip. And stick around because we're saving the most dangerous, high-pressure trap for the very end.
All right, starting us off at scam number 4, the fake Wi-Fi portal. Picture this. You just landed, your phone has 0 bars, and you just want to connect to an official airport network to quickly check your messages. I mean, it feels like the most natural thing in the world after a long flight. But what's really happening? Scammers are actually setting up small, hidden, portable routers right inside the terminal. They broadcast names like airport-free Wi-Fi that blend in perfectly with dozens of legitimate signals bouncing around that crowded space. They even copy the airport's exact branding, logos, and colors on the login page. To a tired traveler, the difference is completely invisible. And the damage? It happens incredibly fast. As the saying goes, years of hard-earned frequent flyer miles can be gone in the time it takes to sip a coffee near the gate. By entering your email and password on that fake login page, especially if you're someone who reuses passwords across banking or shopping accounts, you could silently compromise your entire digital life before you even leave the seating area. You'd be completely unaware while you're sitting 30,000 feet in the air on your next connection.
So, how do we protect ourselves? Before you ever open your phone at the gate, just follow these simple steps. First, pause. Then, verify the exact network name with official airport staff or signage. Legitimate networks almost never ask for financial details just to browse. And honestly, your best move? Just use your cellular data, a personal hotspot, or a VPN. A few extra seconds of caution at the gate can save you from months of stressful cleanup.
Okay, that brings us to scam number 3, the flight change call.
Now, this trap is super clever because it targets the trust you already have in your airline, usually right when you're busy packing or rushing to the airport. See, real airlines use official apps or verified emails to notify you of changes. Scammers, on the other hand, use spoofed phone calls. They sound completely professional, and the scary part is they already have your flight details. They pull them from public data leaks, travel forums, or even just a quick photo someone snapped of your luggage tag. They use those accurate facts to sound legitimate while demanding instant rebooking fees right over the phone. The whole strategy here relies on manufactured urgency. They'll often call early in the morning with terrible news about a canceled flight. Why? Because anxious people rarely pause to verify details. Scammers know for a fact that the instant panic of losing your seat will completely override your normal, everyday skepticism. So the very moment urgency enters the conversation, follow this exact procedure. Hang up calmly. Just hang up. Open the official airline app or call a verified customer service number that you've already saved in your phone. Never, ever provide a credit card to an unexpected caller. Removing that manufactured urgency instantly breaks the scammer's illusion and turns a really stressful guessing game into a calm 5-minute confirmation. Moving right along to scam number 2, the QR code parking trap. Stepping away from our phones and into the physical world, this trap requires absolutely zero advanced tech from the scammer. Because QR codes have become so incredibly common on restaurant menus and event tickets, our collective guard is totally down. And this allows scammers to simply print out fake QR stickers and slap them right over the official payment codes at airport parking kiosks. You scan it, expecting a quick payment screen, but it actually takes you to a cloned website that quietly harvests your credit card information. You can avoid massive, unexpected credit card charges returning from your trip by taking a simple 2-second pause. Inspect the sticker for tampering. Is it slightly crooked or placed oddly over something else? Better yet, bypass the sticker entirely. Use the official parking apps, type the web address in manually, or just pay using the built-in card reader at a staffed kiosk.
These small routine moments are exactly where scammers hide, so whatever you do, don't rush the payment screen.
And finally, we reach our most dangerous threat. Scam number 1, the fake airport taxi. This scam is waiting for you the exact moment you step outside those sliding terminal doors. You're completely exhausted and you just want to get to your hotel or go home. It usually starts as a friendly trap. Someone wearing an official-looking vest or lanyard approaches you with a warm smile, saying something like, "Need a ride? Let me take your bags." They might even have a tablet that looks like a legitimate booking system. After a long flight, skipping that massive taxi line for a quick private car feels like a stroke of incredible luck.
But here is the catch. Once your bags are loaded into their trunk, the trap snaps shut. This quickly devolves into what feels like a hostage situation. Travelers report wildly inflated flat rates, sometimes triple the normal fare, meters that are suddenly broken, and drivers deliberately taking longer routes. In the worst cases, these fake taxi operators demand exorbitant payments before they'll even release your luggage from the truck. It creates a high-pressure, stressful confrontation meant to make paying feel a lot easier than arguing.
To prevent this high-pressure nightmare, the rules are simple and absolute. Only use officially marked taxi stands. Pre-book your transportation via verified apps or airport desks. Firmly refuse rides from anyone soliciting you inside or just outside the terminal building. And whenever possible, travel together. Scammers definitely prefer isolated targets over travelers who are paying close attention as a team.
If there's one thing you take away from this entire explainer, it's understanding the common enemy here. Scammers aren't using advanced, Hollywood-style technology to hack you. They're simply exploiting human nature. They weaponize your travel fatigue, your desire for convenience, and manufactured panic. They strike at the exact moments you're just too tired or too rushed to double-check a screen, a phone call, or a friendly face.
Ultimately, a simple 2-second pause is literally all it takes to protect your money and your peace of mind. But before we wrap up, I've got to ask, which of these 4 invisible airport traps caught you the most off guard? Was it the fake Wi-Fi, the frantic call, the crooked sticker, or the friendly driver? Stay alert out there and don't let a rush moment cost you your vacation.